the outer air filters. Let's see. There it goes. Woo! Yeah, they need blown out. For real. Okay. That. I don't know why they make these so hard to get out. Should not be like this. I have to undo this. Come on now. There it goes. That's it. Flip this up so I can take the air filter out. There we go. Okay, so that inner looks really good. The outer's pretty dirty. Alright, so now I need to check the oil and hydraulic levels. So first let me check the oil, let's see. See if anybody needs anything. I really like these dipsticks. I think these are really nice. They have little bubbles, so it's really easy to tell. I think it says, do not turn cap on threads. And so that one, showing it needs a little bit. Let me double check that. That one's showing that the fluid level is about 3 of the 4 bubbles full, so I need to pour a little bit in. And you have to be careful because each one of these mowers only takes like 2 quarts or less, so you don't want to pour too much in. Okay. I'm going to use a funnel, I don't want to spill it everywhere. Okay. Let's see. Just gonna add a little bit. All right, let's see how that is. Let's say we're perfectly full. Okay. Moving on to the next ones. See if it needs anything. That one is full. I'm not going to add any more to that. Double check it. Yeah, I'm not going to add any more to that one. Hold on, let me check it 7 more times. Yeah, that one's good. Okay, last one. Okay, that one's low, it needs some more. That one's at like the 2 mark. Okay. Chase down the things I put down. Okay, let's check it. Alright, so we're almost there. Actually needs a little more. Yep, still a little more. Alright, check it. And now we're showing full. Yep, I like it. Okay, that's the engine oil. Now we gotta do the hydraulic oil. Okay, now on these, on the hydraulic fluid, it's gonna be down here in the middle where that yellow cap is. And I'm gonna have to use a flashlight to kind of help me out here, help me see. Here, hopefully you guys will be able to see that. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna help me see like how full it is. It's showing we are low. It doesn't look like it's that low. So let me pour some in. Have to clean out my funnel again. don't take much. Funnels are important so you don't get a whole bunch of oil spills and then you can't tell if you actually have a leak or not. It's important to keep it clean. Okay. Make sure we do have hydraulic fluid in this. Yep, good stuff. I'll try to clean the lip so I don't get any crap in it. Okay. There we go. So we just want to go to the middle, like between the min and the max. Here we go. All right. Cool. Okay, I did go to the max on that. I didn't judge it very good, but it does say cold max, and so since it's cold, that's the max we can put in it, so it'll be okay. I guess you would want it on the max. That would mean it's full. It'd be like checking your dipstick. You don't want it in the middle. In the middle, you want it on the full mark. So that's perfect. Okay. That one's ready to go. Barely needed anything. Okay. Next mower. So on this one, let me see if it's this one's showing real close already. I want to say it's already on the max. Yeah, it's good. That one doesn't need any. And this other one over here is a little different. Let me show you. I'm gonna go ahead and put the cap on the hydraulic fluid. So on this one, it's got like an eyeglass on the front of the pumps. So to be able to fill it, you have to take that cap off and fill it up. So let me see how we're sitting on these. Kind of hard to tell on these. I want to say that one has half. And that one right there is full. I'm not going to put any more in these. I think these are good. Okay. Awesome. So now we're done with all the fluids. I do need to work on the carburetors, see what's going on with the fuel, why we're not able to get it started. And I got that tire as well. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and take that tire off. See if I can get it fixed real quick. I'm hoping I can just plug it. I need to test and see where the leak's at. Let's see. Jack it up on this corner or something. Make sure I'm not hitting anything. We'll be okay there. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there. I think it was a 3/4. Yep. See if I can bust her loose. Awesome. Okay. Put those up there. Okay. So now I'm gonna air this up and take it over to I got a bucket full of water, and I should be able to see some little air bubbles to see where the leak's at, see if I can patch it or not. Let me go ahead and air it up. Okay. This one says I can max it out at 20 psi. You don't want to put too much in or blow up in your face. And I'm only like 5. So. Now I'm at 10. Almost 15. I need a lot of air pressure in there so it'll leak pretty good. Okay, we're at about 17. Let's go ahead and try that. See if we can find out where it's coming from. Found a few nails here. And make sure I throw those in the trash. We don't need those poking holes in our tires. Okay. So I know there's a couple of ways you can test to see if a tire has a leak. You can spray it down with some water and dish soap, start to bubble, or you can put it in the water and you should be able to see some air bubbles. So let's see what happens. Haha! It's not gonna be big enough, so I'm gonna have to do the dish soap method. Okay. Let me go get some dish soap. 1 second. Okay, so I got some a bowl full of water and dish soap. And it'd be better if you had like a spray bottle, but this will work. You want to pour it on there and see if you can find any spots where it's starting to bubble. Yeah. have had several of the tires tubed. I don't know about this one. Can't find any spots where I see any bubbles. I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything either. Hey, there we go. We got some bubbles right here. The bead. Leaking on the bead. Okay, so I'll have to deflate the tire, and then I'll try to clean out that bead and see if maybe that helps it. That's where we're getting some bubbles here now, you can see. It's starting to bubble right there. Got a little bit more water, let's see here. It just keeps pouring out bubbles on the bead. So I think that's where it's coming from. That's what I'll try to do and see what happens. Okay. So I checked the pressure on the other tire and it was about 8 psi, so that's what we want. Okay, it's taking air, it's good. Let me check this one, see where we're at. Oh, we still got a ways to go. Okay, that's about good, I'd say. Alright, let's mount her back on and hopefully she doesn't leak. If I can hear any leaks now. I want to say it was on this side that it was leaking. Hold on. I hear the air hose leaking, and I can't tell if I'm hearing a leak over here. Good. Okay, let me try it again. I don't hear anything. And it's a very slow leak, so only time will tell, I guess. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and mount her back on. Okay. Power back on. Now all I have left on the mowers should just be the fuel problem. See why the heck they're not starting. Okay. Jack her back down. Alright guys, so evidently I'm just a dummy, and I think I just flooded it. Flooded the engine with fuel, and so no matter if I choked it or not, it wasn't going to start. So I let it sit a while, I tried again, and it was starting right up. So I did a little bit of snooping, and I'm pretty sure I figured out why it's not even trying to start. I don't know how this happened, but this is crazy, guys. So look, in here, where the wire connects to the starter. So before I took this apart, I noticed that that wire right there is broke off. And if you look inside here, look at all that crap in there. That's crazy. I gotta blow all that out and clean it up. That's a bunch of oil and dirt and all sorts of stuff in there. So let me try cleaning that out, and I may have to end up just like bypassing that wire for the moment and see what I can do, but it's definitely not going to start like it is. Alright guys, so after much prodding and thinking. Come to find out that wire right there was never hooked up to anything. You can see where it connected on this side of the plug, but on the other side there was nothing connected to it. So I guess it could be from the factory or something that they, instead of putting it through that plug, the ignition wire or the starter wire, they put it through this fuse directly into the loom. So it goes from the loom to the fuse to the starter, and the fuse is good in it. I cleaned it all up though and plugged everything back in, and I kept coming up here and messing with the key fob a little bit, and every time I would turn it on, I could hear or I would try going all the way, and I could hear a little clicking in here. And so I think it has something to do with the ignition. I think the ignition's going out or something, because after I kept turning it, and finally I'm starting to get something now. So I think it was having trouble getting a connection in the ignition to connect to the starter. So my best guess is it probably needs a new ignition, but we're going to try to make it work for the moment. I mean, I literally didn't touch any wires to make that happen. I literally just turned the key, and finally I guess it made connection. So I don't know, man. I want to make sure that it starts and runs, and then that'll be it for the mowers. They're ready for the season. So, oh, and I finally got this one to work too. Let me go ahead and start it as well, just to show you. This one, job complete. They're ready to go for the season.